Alright, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekar, Kadash. See that? Say that twice, Kadash. That one says Apostles, great millstone. So I say, all your Akims and Aquas, pushing truth, Yahweh coming in, Yahweh coming in. This children of the light. And we going into Jacob Hope for Trouble. And yes, it is. You got Trump on the rise. Kamala losing. You got prices, inflation on the rise. Now they trying to come with their economic forms and opening and understanding about why what's happening. And you people eating it up like cotton candy. We're going to go into these scriptures and see what it says, because people are being deceived, but we are not deceived. But this Ecclesiasticus 13 and 17. What fellowship have the wolf with a lamb? So the sinner with the godly, because you either on one side or the other. And we seeing that with these guys who turn in Yahweh Shah house into merchandise. You know, from Alizé, Nate, General Yohana, from ISUPK, Comfy, that's why he out of here. And now you got this new crop coming in. Assad from Sakari. You got Wi-Fi. A lot of you guys. But this Ecclesiasticus 13 and 18. What fellowship has the wolf with a lamb, so the sinner with the godly? What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. And that's what you have. That's called capitalism. And that's what we have been taught. When I say we, I'm talking about you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans out there. So you have been governed and taught by Satan to capitalize, to use usury, to use oppression, even this to your own people. But see, what you fail to realize is Yahweh Shai don't play that shit. See that? He gave the Israelites, the 12 tribes, laws, statutes, and commandments, and how for us to govern ourselves, especially when it comes to his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See that? Like just one quick one. Buy the truth and sell it not. Very simple. You have enter into other man's labor. That's it. Freely you was given, freely you receive, freely you give. And this example of what happened to those who sold too. But this Ecclesiasticus 13 and 19. As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, because that's how they set this market up and this way of life in America. So the rich of the poor. As the proud hate humility, see that? And that's what America is. The few, the proud, the Marines. See, them they slogans. Pride Day for the LGBT. See, that's the spirit that's here in Babylon and Grave. It says, as the proud hate humility, so does the rich abhor the poor, right? And that's why you got gated communities. That's why you got private school, public schools. See that? That's why even when you even classification of crimes, you have what? Blue collar crimes, white collar crimes. Blue collar jobs, white collar jobs. See that? That's how they set this up. This place has been set up on the total opposite of the scriptures, the one that they swear in on, that they say the forefathers of the Constitution of America was about. Them Protestants, them Christians, them Calvinists, them who else they got? The Apostolic, and all they different other groups, which one of them a bunch of racist Edomites. But anyways, Ecclesiasticus 13 and 20. As the proud hate humility, so does the rich abhor the poor. A rich man beginneth to fall, is held up of his friends. And Donald Trump is a prime example of that. But Biden is a prime example of that too. That man was stumbling for years, falling downstairs, falling upstairs, uh, barely can remember what he's saying. And what they say, nah, he's good, nothing wrong with him. Trump, same thing. And then to cover both of them, they brought in what? That yab. Now it's the economics. But they got something brewing up the pipeline, because you got that that monkeypox, and you got that what is it called? Damn, that the dogs. I only remember it because I had a dog that got it. Something B19. Damn, it's all these little flies and shit. Fucking flies. But yeah, they got a lot of pestilence that's coming down the pipeline too. And y'all totally unaware. This Ecclesiasticus 15 and 21. A rich man began to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his friends. When a rich man is fallen, he has many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet man justify him. And you heard that with Biden. He said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Trump said, grab him by the pussy. So what's the fuck's the difference? It said, the poor man slippeth, and yet they rebuke him too. See that? It's June. Ain't no microchip. See that? You got all these naysayers out here. All these guys talking. You got 100 teachers want to tell you this and that, black conscious, just different ways. It say, and yet man justify him, the poor man slippeth, and yet they rebuke him too. He speak wisely and couldn't have no place. And we did that. When I say we, meaning starting with the apostles, the great millstone on down, when that Beetlejuice came, nope, no good. Other people, oh well, you know, you gotta do because your fan, you know, all that. Everybody got something to say now, and y'all was made examples out of behind that. See, y'all might got short-term memory. I ain't got no goddamn short-term memory. Ecclesiastes 13 and 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he says, they exalt it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. And we have seen that. And we ain't stumbling. Now, who's stumbling? Sakari them stumbling. They done taught to sell everything that's not nailed down. And shit. You got sex on the Sabbath. What's that? Flies might be gone. Might be left. This 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And see, Sakari and them are already guilty of that. Plus, you got other brothers coming in talking about the Gentiles in Isaiah 14 that should be clean unto us is the other nations. And people following that shit. And I'm like, whoa, well, there go the scriptures coming to pass. So, somebody got to play them roles. It said, and many shall follow their pernicious ways. See that? And many. And we see many following Sakari. We see many following Nate. Like, after the Beetlejuice came out and you had over 20-something people pass, y'all wasn't looking sideways at that? When the dude got caught with the transvestite, almost beat him to death, y'all wasn't thinking, when the little girl died, y'all wasn't thinking nothing about that? When Sakari did the Passover, and after that, went to the strip club, y'all wasn't Yeah, like what they doing now, selling everything. Ain't nobody think nothing about none of that. And matter of fact, where he at? He just missing in action. And nobody think nothing odd about that. Meanwhile, Assad waxing worse and worse. That ain't odd. There's a lot of weird shit going on, all at the same time. And that's their new word out there on the luminous left-hand side too, weird. All the little kids saying and all that. And we can see it. So, it's a 2 Peter 2:2. And many shall follow their pernicious way, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Now tell me the apostles ain't being spoke about as evil, even though Sakari and even Nate was an understudy of Elder Tar in his class, not the other way around. But they being evil spoken of. Anybody say they got 100% truth, that's evil. Like, what the hell is you talking about? See, but y'all got them terrible heresies that y'all bringing in. See, y'all want to do everything the scriptures tell you not to do. But as they doing that, and many shall follow their pernicious way. So that's why y'all got big camps, big followers. That's why Sakari can let the other new guys know, like, yeah, bro, it's a bag over here. It's sweet over here. We the only ones doing this. And they doing a hell of a job. But they leading y'all into destruction. And many shall follow their pernicious way, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And through covetousness shall they with fringe words make merchandise of you. See that? Because you can just go on the internet and learn yourself. The apostles, who they learn from, you see who they learn from. So then why you ain't just going on there and doing that? Because it's other ones of y'all that have to fit these scriptures. See that? So you got to come in and take what these men say. You know, sticks at the camp, hats on, Hoover crib, long hair. I mean, damn. You can do all that now in the truth? Okay. Said, and many shall follow their pernicious way, by reason of whom the way the truth shall be evil spoken of. And through covetousness shall they with fringe word make merchandise of you, whom judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation stumbleth not. See? So they have made merchandise of y'all people. That's why you can buy fringes, you can buy signs, you can buy precepts, breakdowns, all that shit for sale. Counseling, my phone number, wrestling. This is ridiculous. Passover, marriage counseling, which I said. Like, this is just unbelievable. But these scriptures got to come to pass. And meanwhile, while that's going down, right? Yeah. Meanwhile, while this going down, they not watching, because they think everything is a game. I gotta get this too. See that? They actually, like, they looking at this as a game. I wish I know it too. This Luke 12 and 34. For whether your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Let your loins be girded about, and your lamps burning, right? That's what we supposed to be doing. Meaning teaching this truth, right? It say, and ye yourself like unto men that wait for their Lord when he will return from the wedding, that when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately, right? Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, he that shall gird themselves and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them, and he shall come in the second watch, or come in the third watch, and find them so. Blessed are those servants. Which you see from 95 to 2000 to 207, 214, 221 to now, we have seen servants come in and out, in and out, in and out. And through that process of those multiple years that I named, some decades, we have had a cycle of the same rotation of crop of people trying to sell the truth, people being sincere, people not being sincere, people bringing in heresies, people being paid off like Judas. Y'all was y'all bugging people out, losing the oil, all that, right? So you guys are fulfilling and falling back into these cycles that are now being manifested. See that? It had to play. You figure 2011 to now, it had to play out. So now these characters then built themselves up. Now Yahweh Shah word has to come to pass. So that's what we read. It's a 39. And this know that if the good man of the house have known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched and not have suffered his house to be broken through. Be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh an hour when you think not. And a lot of these guys don't believe Yahweh Shah coming back. See that? That's why they selling everything and trying to get rich. Because we know Yahweh Shah gonna give us 100-fold of everything. So we haven't let go nothing in this world. But they in reverse trying to achieve everything in this world. That's because they don't believe Yahweh Shah coming back. That's why they're not building the flock. They're not feeding his sheep. That's what you're supposed to be doing. What they doing? They oppressing the widow. That's what they doing. They making 2 times the servant worse than what he was before he came into the truth. Or they clean the outside of the cup and not the inside. How a young man gonna take heed to the word when y'all not even teaching him? Y'all teaching them on how to get rich and use this as a piggy bank. What I said I was gonna do that, Philippians 2:15, then I'm gonna be done. Because I got a couple more lessons to do today. This shit is crazy. Philippians. Okay, this Philippians 2. And 15, that ye may, oh no, let me go up. This Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, and take heed to this right here, boy. And this an individual thing right here. Like y'all got to start having some character in this truth, man. That's the thing. Y'all missing character. Hello. A Latino boy. Y'all missing character in the truth, man. See that? Y'all want to do the truth, learn the truth, and say you Israel, but you don't want to conduct yourself. But anyways, Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. See that? Why? Because salvation is nearer than what you fucking even believe. The angels are taking an account of what you doing. So if you around this motherfucker selling the truth and being a niggaaaaaa and using oppression and adultery and covetousness and all that shit and backbiting and whispering, you in trouble. Them race rides, Jacob trouble is for you. See that? martial law, insurrection, pestilence is for you. See that? That shit is for you. And that seventh trumpet, them ICBM missiles is for you. Because I don't give a fuck how much, nigga, that Rick Ross shit and bunkers and all that, ain't none of that, nigga. The best kicks and all that, views, ain't none of that shit finna save you. Right now, you want to be being serious, cleaning your house, and being straightforward. You better save you and yourself. But anyways, Philippians 2 and 13. No, I'm sorry. 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So keep playing around this motherfucker. For if God, which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure, do all things without murmuring and disputing. Aside. See that? That's all you want to do. Because the apostles is doing what? Rebuking and building up and exaltation. That's what they doing. You round this motherfucker trying to filthy lucre sake. You trying to get clicks and views and be politically correct and all this old bullshit. That's why I say you niggas the FBI. But anyways, Philippians 2 and aside, Deacon 2 and 14. Do all things without murmuring and disputing. See, I ain't got time for it. See that? I'm listening to what Yahushua said. If you love me, feed my sheep. That's why I ain't around this motherfucker trying to murmur, and I ain't trying to be disputing shit. Teach the word. That ye may be blameless and harmless, the Son of Man without rebuke. See that? Because Yahushua from rebuke the shit. He said, I'm going to start at the house first. So those of y'all who know y'all Israelite, he's starting with us first. So like you run around this motherfucker talking about you chief priest, Hoover, Crip, Alizé, and all this old crazy shit, and y'all want to give y'allself all these pseudo titles and kryptonite names and shit. Yeah. Plenty rebuke come behind that shit too, nigga. See that? You quick to, yeah, I'm so forth and I got rank and I'm in Northwest this and this my section and all that shit. And I got like, especially ISUPK, they real big with that. Well, all they ass is. With they rank and file and all that. Christ bless. Y'all stupid as hell. Philippians 2 and 15. That ye may be blameless and harmless, the Son of Man without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. How the hell you shine as light in the world when you talking about you Hoover Crip? You just like one of these gangbanging ass niggas. That ain't shining. How's you shining walking around talking about Christ bless? You might as well be a Baptist preacher. Or you can have sex on the Sabbath. How you shining as light and you got sticks at the camp? You look like a nigga. Paul writings don't have no authority. What the hell is you, nigga? Even the Christian church, like the hell is you talking about? Y'all ain't shining as no light. Y'all a bunch of niggas, like Elder Gabar said. You motherfuckers ain't shining shit. Y'all shining wickedness. Y'all showing motherfuckers how to be wicked. And we see that shit 100 miles and running. And y'all pushing forward with that shit like ain't nothing wrong. Like we saying something wrong. That's crazy. Like, yeah, this is a perverse and corrupt nation. Cause y'all y'all tripping. But you already know. We gonna give y'all that fire flame. Yeah, you getting that fire flame every goddamn time. You getting rebuked every motherfucking time. Ain't nobody letting up. So y'all can forget about it. Philippians 2 and 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the Son of Man, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Yahushua, that I have not run in vain, neither labor in vain. See that? That's what y'all doing. Y'all running and doing all that in vain. They finna cut the cities off, cut everything off, and Yahushua finna send Jacob's trouble. But y'all running around here playing with Yahushua. Yeah, y'all got some big cojones, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna end right there. With that, shalom. Y'all ass crazy, nigga. You see, I'm